Hey, everybody. Welcome back to some more FTB OceanBlock. Hello, Isaac.
Hey!
Good afternoon.
Nick, welcome back to the island that, to be fair, Nick, looks remarkably similar to how it looked when we arrived here 30 episodes ago.
Yeah, it's actually got listed status, Isaac. We're not allowed to change like 75% of the fascia of the island, right?
We applied with the local authorities, but they declined us planning permission, so we've just been hiding our work underground.
Exactly. This is they said keep the facade. The phallus over there is actually 100% listed, right? That's why the ball had to be on the outside, right? Like I'm not like directly touching any brickwork of the outside of the phallus.
Right.
They said that this phallus has protected status, right?
Yeah.
They said they actually, quote, protect the phallus at all costs. That's what they said, Isaac.
That's my motto for life.
Yes, fair enough, actually. Oh, man.
So at the end of the last stream, Nick, we were making good progress with hydroponic beds and with seeds. And what I've gone ahead and done between streams is I filled in this area over here. So we now have even more hydroponic beds. Look at this. We've got a ton of them all down. They're all, producing draconium seeds. They're producing diamond seeds, and they're producing essence, Nick. All three of these simultaneously, right? Obviously, long term, we're not going to leave it like with this orientation. As we get more seeds, we're going to have like more individual hydroponic beds for like iron seeds, redstone seeds, coal seeds, pig iron seeds, the list goes on. But for the time being, I figured we might as well make use of what we already have. And if you head on over, Nick, into the main hub area of the base here, you will see on our display, Nick, that we have 227 insanium essence.
Excellent. So that's going to be like way more than enough for all of our seedage, Isaac.
It's going to be enough to make all the seeds. I don't know if it's going to be enough to make like all of the creative essence, because each creative essence requires like what, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 insanium per creative essence. And then we need, quite a few creative essence to get all the creative items right. So we are going to need more of that going forward. But for now, it's a nice improvement, Nick. And if you look in the system, we've got 184,000 draconium essence. And if you hover over draconium essence, Nick, you'll see the speed at which it's going up.
Wow, yeah, look at that. That's doing a job, man.
Right. No acceleration once required.
Yeah. So has this has this been chunk loaded and left on then, Isaac?
It has not, Nick. However, I have spent a bit of time between streams here, right?
Right.
Because what I want to work on in today's stream, Nick, is I want to finally move away from the fission reactor, and I want to fully embrace, Nick, the power of fusion.
Ooh, he wants to fuse the atoms.
I do.
Not fizz the atoms. He wants to fuse the atoms.
Exactly. There's no Coca-Cola here, man. No fizzing allowed. Only ultra high efficiency PVA glue to fuse the atoms together.
Yeah. No, you've got a stash of PVA glue, Isaac, locked away. You know what your game at. I was like, I've got my PVA glue. We use that for fusion. That's why, Isaac. So I know what your game is. You're trying to find a use for your PVA glue so you're able to buy more of it.
More PVA glue?
Yeah, more PVA glue.
I do want more PVA glue.
That's how nuclear fusion works, right? You just use a bit of PVA glue to stick atoms together, and then you accidentally stick your fingers together, and that's that.
That does sound right.
Yeah.
To be fair,
PVA powers nuclear fusion. You can quote me on that one.
PVA powers nuclear fusion. If we got any nuclear physicists in the chat, if they could tell us if that's accurate or not, that'd be grand.
Yeah. Is it polyvinyl acetate? Is that what that stands for?
Oh, I have no idea, man.
So if I got that right, I'll be well happy.
If you come down to the basement here, Nick.
Hi.
Basically, what I have been doing between streams, in order to make the fusion reactor, we need a lot of the polonium pellets, right? That we have been working on for a little while, but we need even more of them. And so that means that we needed more nuclear waste. And so what I've been doing, Nick, between streams, is I spent quite a bit of time down here in this room. Basically, I turned the reactor on. The reactor is safe to run so long as we never fill, like, back up on power in the turbine.
Right, okay. And then the plan was, like...
Well, so basically, Nick, what I've been doing, basically, is in here, this reactor is producing 514,000 redstone flux per tick. So I turn the reactor on, let the turbine start producing power, and then over here, we have the energy trash can with the flux point, and I set the transfer limit in here to 515,000, like bang on, right? And so now, if you look inside the turbine, it basically hovers around the exact number. It very slowly dips down, right?
Right. So you're holding this in equilibrium at the moment.
Yeah, not quite equilibrium. It does still require some monitoring, but basically you can kind of just leave this, and this system, whilst, you know, basically voiding all of our power, does produce nuclear waste, which allows us to produce polonium pellets. And so if you follow me to the surface, Nick, and we check inside of our solar neutron activator, which is currently not running because it is nighttime, but over here, inside of the PRC, we do have 62 polonium pellets ready to go. And if my math is correct, I think we only need 64 in order to get a full fusion reactor.
Yeah, because the majority of these things were required for was it armor that needed it or something else? Like
everything needs the polonium. Our armor needs polonium to upgrade it. The fusion reactor needs polonium. The SPS, you know, antimatter making system also requires it. We need a lot of polonium. For today, though, all of that polonium is going to be used, Nick, to make us a fusion reactor, because the fusion reactor produces even more power than we're getting with our turbine, and has the very, very, very small added benefit of not risking nuclear disaster.
Nuclear meltdown. That's usually helpful, Isaac, when it doesn't have a risk of just flooding our lands with highly radioactive nuclear waste. So that is, that's useful, that.
Someone did ask, I should turn off the trash can. That's true now I've turned the reactor off. Someone did ask how the nuclear barrel up at the top is doing. And I've added a second waste barrel up on the surface. I think they are getting a little close.
Okay, so the number 2 is about 30% full, which is not bad.
And the first one is 90% full.
Yeah,
right?
That one's slightly more full.
Yeah, we do need to watch out for these, but for now they should be fine. And for now, the 64 polonium that we've got should be enough to get us going. So I think, Nick, you, if you want, can return to your seedy ways.
I can't wait. I'm a seedy boy at the moment, Isaac. Look at this. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18, 19 seeds left to have all of the seeds for the creative essence. And then, I have no idea how many seeds for all the stuff to make the other singularities, but we're making some headway.
We're making good headway. I've also set up more drawers, by the way, up above our initial drawers. There's a whole array of drawers here that's going to be for essences.
Yeah, look at that up here. Very good, very good. Okay, nice. It's nicely integrated as well.
Actually, Nick, sorry. I would like to redirect your services, if you don't mind. Right, like just straight away, if that's okay. So right now, we don't have the ability to grow awakened draconium, right? We mentioned it before. We need awakened draconium cruxes underneath every hydroponic bed that wants to grow awakened draconium.
Right.
Type in crux, C-R-U-X.
Crux. Here we go. That's the crux. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You'll see there's an add-on mod called Mystical Aggreditions.
Yes.
So we need a couple, at least one, maybe multiple, awakened draconium cruxes, and each one requires a dragon heart. So if you want to get some end crystals and like go and fight the end dragon and bring me back a few dragon hearts, that would be peachy.
Okay, excellent. I'll do that.
And that's going to get us one step further to the biggest balls you've seen.
Oh, yeah, that's what I need. Oh, I love that the only limiting factor in the to make those is glass. We've got all the other hard stuff. It's glass. Oh, dear. Do we have some sand? We have some sand. That's all good. Okay, we do.
Yeah, we've got loads of sand, man. We should really get like, we should really add, I don't know if we have one. Is there a buffer drawer over here for sand somewhere?
That we can like stick a interface on and just have.
There is a buffer drawer, but we've put a storage downgrade on it, so it's only buffering 64 sand.
Ah, right. Okay. That explains a lot.
I think we can change that.
Okay.
I think we could put upgrades on it to be able to permanently access it. Just like, take the storage downgrade out, for one. and then just whack an external storage on so that we always have sand?
Yes, I think that is a ideal thing to do, and then we can also just stick because I don't think it exists. Oh no, it does. Okay, glass is automated, so yes, that's all we need to do then in that case.
Perfect.
Correct.
Okay, I can make that happen. Man.
All right, thank you. Meanwhile, I will go through some more sand. It's 8 end crystals per dragon.
4
right?
end crystals per dragon.
Oh, perfect. All right, that means I just need 8. All right, Isaac, I'm going on holiday.
Good luck,
See you
man.
later.
I believe I did also. Over here, I'll point it out for the viewers. The system over here with the hydroponic beds looks a little differently because we were running into problems before where we couldn't, like, the power wasn't being spread fast enough because we were powering one hydroponic bed, right? And using that one hydroponic bed to kind of feed power to all of the other hydroponic beds. And the same was true for water and for ether gas, right? We were pumping everything into one bed and then using the fact that they can daisy chain themselves together to provide everything with power, water, and ether gas. That kind of works, but wasn't working fast enough. So what I've done now is I've gone a little bit overboard. I've placed down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 flux points down like on this system. So there's like 7 flux points. So they're still acting as one, but they basically now have 14 flux points on them. And that seems to have worked. I didn't like check all the way through. It's quite possible that like 4 might have done the trick, but I just requested 14 and did 14. And then I've done the same on the back here. We actually have like 8 of these exporters now, exporting water with the speed upgrades because the water was also becoming a limiting factor. Like we were making it fast enough, but it just wasn't exporting fast enough. So I've added like 8 more exporters. So basically, whilst this is made up of individual hydroponic beds, it acts as like one big hydroponic bed for the purposes of power, water, and ether gas.
Right, I see. Okay, I understand.
And any one hydroponic bed can be the input slot, like the input port for power, water, and hydroponic gas. It'll provide them to the rest. But the long story short, it's working now. They're all getting sufficient amounts of water, power, and ether gas. And Nick, they're all upgraded. Every single one of them has all of the tier 2 speed, processing, and energy upgrades, which is why they're all going so fast and why we have 200 plus Insanium essence and almost like 200,000 Draconium essence as well.
Okay, that's excellent. Yeah, because you automated all those upgrades, right? And so it was just a case of like waiting on the disillusioning to happen and all that good stuff.
Yes.
Okay, cool, man. This is very therapeutic actually out here in the end, man. Because I'm basically invincible, aren't I? This dragon can just fart on me as much as she wants, and I'm just going to be there, just inhaling it all and just not caring at all. To be honest, Isaac.
Right. I don't know if 4 out of 5 dentists would recommend inhaling it.
Oh, right. Really?
Yeah.
It's all right, Isaac. I've not been to the dentist in a few years.
That's worrisome, Nick.
This is my natural dental practices.
Opens
right?
mouth, smiles. He's got like 3 teeth left.
Yeah,
they're all
they're
black.
all, like, green. Oh dear.
Jeez. Oh man, you should go to the dentist, Nick. It's
Come on, you silly little dragon. Come on. Yeah, but you don't like this, do you? You don't like me hitting you with this big sword, do you?
So I think I need 64. Well, I think I might need like 59 fusion reactor frame. I'm going to request 64 because we've got 64 polonium.
Right. Okay, cool.
Start. If I need more, it's going to be a bit of a pain, but it should be fine. So the way that the nuclear fusion reactor is wild because we need to do a few things. We need to obviously build the multi-block structure itself, which is made with the fusion reactor controller, which I'll bookmark, fusion reactor frame, fusion reactor ports to get fuel in and power out. And then it also requires a laser focus matrix because you have to use, Nick, a laser to jumpstart the power, like jumpstart the reactor.
Right. Sorry, Isaac, I'm having trouble hearing you over this barrage of just eardrum annihilation from this end dragon. God, she's so loud.
You can use your muffling.
Steady on,
man.
lad. I'm going to do that right now, man. Here we go. I'm going to do it while she's attacking me as well because I'm just invincible. Right, end dragon.
Somebody in the Twitch chat said 3 teeth. That's above average for the typical Brit, isn't it? I take offense at that.
Nice.
It might be true. I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be well above average. It's going to be like 300% above average for sure.
Wow, Britain's got such a bad.
Has like 1 tooth, and that's like a That's like an achievement, right?
We've
according to the Americans anyway, or the rest of the world.
We've got such a bad rap for dentistry. But the thing is,
don't we?
I think there's truth to it, man. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think our dentistry is bad. It's just that, like, especially compared to the US, like they have like they strive for perfect teeth, right?
Yeah,
we strive
they
for
do.
like functional teeth that don't look great.
Exactly. Right? Yeah, and this is the thing as well. So one of my good friends actually is just started work as a dentist, right?
Oh yeah.
And I was chatting to him.
Is he one of the 4, or is he the 5th dentist?
He's the 5th, Isaac.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the reason why this is why where I got the dragon advice from, man.
Right.
This is he was saying that, like, it's quite, because I was asking him, I was like, oh, like, you know, how are the patients like day to day? And he was like, it's quite interesting because you always get, because like on one day you'll get like loads of people who are coming in for like a routine checkup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those people are great. And then you'll always have like one person that comes in who's not been there for 10 years.
Yeah.
And is waited for the situation to become
so bad
that they are forced to then go to the dentist.
Yeah.
And then they expect the dentist to work like absolute magic on them, right?
Yeah.
So I think those people are where we get the bad rap from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the bad rap just comes from,
and the tea and the sugars in the tea as well.
maybe, but I don't know. So in the UK, like, dentistry it's not free. You don't get free dental work.
No,
at least, well, at least if you're over 18, under 18s do. But over 18, you don't get free dental work. You do have to pay for it, but it is subsidized, right? By the NHS. So it's cheaper, but it's not free. And I think there's a bit of practicality added there to where dentists will usually, I think, do, they do, I'm not saying dentists don't do good work, they do, but I think they'll do like the minimum to make the teeth quote unquote good. Like they're healthy, they work, but they're not like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas I think the US might spend more time, straightening teeth, and that kind of stuff and making them, look better.
Yeah, here's the thing as well, man. Like those teeth that you're on about, like teeth can look too perfect. Just saying, right?
Just saying.
Like I call them like Tom Cruise teeth. No offense to Tom Cruise, because he has Tom Cruise teeth, right?
He does have Tom Cruise teeth. It's true.
Whether they be the teeth that I'm referring to or not, he definitely has Tom Cruise teeth because he is Tom Cruise.
Yes.
But like they look too perfect, and someone like smiles, and you're like, oh, it's a little bit like what we were talking about the previous session.
Someone says Tom Cruise doesn't have perfect teeth. Let's have a look real quick here.
In that case, Tom Cruise teeth is what I strive for, Isaac. Imperfectly perfect.
I don't know. When I type in Tom Cruise teeth, the first thing that comes up is a picture of Tom Cruise wearing braces. So I assume that he has pretty good. Oh, okay.
He
so
must
his
have pretty good teeth.
Oh, right. No,
then,
yes.
right?
His teeth. So like, if you from a distance, Google Tom Cruise teeth real quick. Like his teeth. Like if you don't think about it, they look perfect. But people have drawn lines to where one of his teeth are like off center.
Tom
Cruise teeth, and then go to images.
Images. Let's have a look.
Like the center of his face aligns with his left or right tooth.
Oh yeah!
Look at that.
What the hell? That's incredible.
Wow.
Well then,
there you go.
Here you go. I've kind of stumped myself there, man. I guess in that case, I wouldn't say I would be referring to the alignment of his teeth compared to where his mouth is, but just the set of teeth itself.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. See, it's like you see some people with that teeth and you're like, oh, like you can tell they've paid for it.
Yes.
And it's kind of like what we were talking about the other day, aka yesterday, in that like it's almost like less attractive because they look like they've been deliberately like worked on. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, that's fair. I think my teeth are okay. I have like one tooth on my bottom row that's a bit knobbly. But the dentists have always said it's up to you. Like it's fine. Like you don't have to do anything to it. So I've just
you'd have to pay to have something done to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's expensive, man.
It is
because I want Invisalign. I don't want none of that brace stuff. I want the real deal.
Fun fact: I had Invisalign, man.
Oh, I think I remember you saying this a while ago. Yeah. What's the whole like experience of having your teeth straightened? Because I've heard it's very painful, man.
It is painful. Yeah. So again, this is kind of like I think fundamental, right? Like I had a big old gap between my front two teeth for the longest time, like from childhood to like when I was maybe 18 is when I got the Invisalign, or 19, something like that. But I used to have a big gap in my teeth, and my teeth were, they weren't bad. They looked fine, and they worked. They were healthy enough teeth. My dentist never complained, but like, they were never perfectly straight, right? However, at a certain point I wanted them straightening, so I went and had an Invisalign, and like it is a little painful. Like usually what will happen is so basically normal braces, they put like a wire around on your teeth, right? And then you go to the dentist, and the dentist like adjusts the tension to move your teeth, right? Every so often. With Invisalign, they basically scan, they use lasers or whatever to scan lasers. They use a tool to scan your mouth, right? Like a 3D print of your mouth. And then they will use that to produce molds of your teeth where they are now, and then a series of slightly different molds that will force your teeth to move slowly over time until they're where you want them to be, right?
Yes.
And so I had a new mold every week. So every week I would have to swap molds out. And the first day when you put a new mold in is horrible.
Right.
Because you put it in, usually you do it at night so you can sleep through most of the pain, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But you put in the new mold and it's slightly different, right? And it hurts because you're moving your teeth, right?
Yeah, and that's when you first put it in is the point at which the teeth are the furthest away from where the mold wants them to be.
What's happened?
Oh.
I heard an explosion.
Oh. I mean, I'm in the end. So I'm hearing explosions from the dragon.
Sorry, I think it's the weather, my bad. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Crisis may be averted.
Okay. It is the weather.
Okay.
I think we're good again because power went down.
Right. Oh, was the weather not being stasised?
It wasn't, but now the power's back on. I think the weather's being stasis again. Yeah, stasised. But yeah, and I mean, I don't know, like, in hindsight, it didn't really matter to me whether I went with Invisalign or not. I work from home.
Yeah. The fact is your teeth are now straight. It's always just... Basically, it's like how you want it while they're being straightened, isn't it?
Yes.
It's very much a vanity thing. Which is totally why I would have the Invisalign, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is nice that I think one of the benefits of the Invisalign is that you can take, and this is not an ad for Invisalign.
No. I mean, they should pay us a lot of money if they want that done.
Yeah, we shouldn't have even said Invisalign.
I know, true, right?
Clear plastic braces.
Yeah, exactly.
The one benefit, unlike regular braces, though, is that you can take them off, right? Obviously, they don't recommend taking them off for long periods of time, but if I want to eat, I have to take them out. You don't eat with the plastic in your mouth, right? You take them out, you eat, and you put them back on. Whereas I know people who have had braces who complain about like things getting stuck in their teeth.
Yes, I've heard about this as well. Yeah.
Whereas with Invisalign, you can take them off, eat whatever the heck you like, brush your teeth, and put them back on, right?
Exactly. Which is interesting. It's interesting. I wonder if does Invisalign take a long period of time as a result than regular braces, because there are, it's not long, like you said, but there are periods of time where they are just not in your mouth doing the straightening.
Well, so it depends. Like they recommend wearing them for like I think it's like 22 hours a day. So you're supposed to not have them in for very long at all, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, they're like basically always have them in your mouth.
Interesting.
I ignored that advice. I took them out to record.
Fair enough. I would too.
Every time.
Yeah,
because you start out and they say you're going to start initially. You're going to have like a bit of a lisp whenever you put them in, and you do, and they say you'll get used to it, right? And I'm like, that doesn't work for me. I can't spend 3 weeks, with a lisp for my recording work. I have to take them out. You know what I mean? And so I got to the point where I take them out more often, and I probably had them out more often than I should, but it still worked in the long run.
There you go. Then it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good.
I don't know how long braces take. I had mine for 18 months, my Invisalign.
That sounds about right. I think braces is like a similar amount of time, if not like maybe like 15 months, right? It can't be that far. Like I knew people at university who had braces for their entire tenure, or like very much like most of their tenure at university, which on average is 3 years. So
yeah, I think it depends on
sounds about right.
How badly, or what is you want to change, right?
Yeah, true, actually.
Because I had a fair bit of work to do. Like, I only went in for the front 2 teeth, but then when you get there, they're like, oh, we'll do the whole mouth.
Yeah, which they kind of might as well at that point. Yeah.
But I know the place I went to had like 3 different tiers, right? They had one that was going to be like 6 months, one that was going to be like...
tier.
Well, they're just like 3 different...
tier and E tier.
Exactly, right? But like, one that was... it was like 6 monmonths for smaller work, a year for longer work, and then, as long as it took for... bigger work, and I was on the as long as it took plan, right? It was just
sure.
Because they did it in like number of like molds, right? Number of braces required, so it was like a set number for aka 6 months work for the lowest amount of the smallest jobs, and then more for the middle tier jobs, and then for the biggest jobs it was just a set price, and we'll print as many of them as we need to get to where you want to be.
Sure. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Something I'll probably never experience, Isaac, unless I do want to get that single tooth at the bottom sorted. But then the same thing will probably happen, right? They're like, oh no, all of your teeth are screwed.
Yes.
And then they're going to be like, as a result, we're going to put screws in your teeth. And then that will that'd be absolutely ages.
That's the thing. You never really think your teeth are too bad. And they're probably not like bad. Like they're fine. They do the job. But like as soon as they scan it and they pull it up on the screen, you're like, oh yeah, my teeth are kind of, they're not as perfect as you would envision them being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's slight bends and twists and all kinds of stuff.
I wonder where they got like the golden set that they use as the final model, right? From, you know what I mean? Like, the end result.
Well, I don't think that's how that works. I think that the way it works is like your dentist looks at your teeth and then like manually plays with the software to get them to where they think is what you want, right? They do a lot of work on that. Because like I didn't get it right away. I went and I did the scan and I was called back in at a later date for them to show me what they were thinking. And they gave me like a few options, right, as well as to what they've been tinkering with. So I think it's like a software thing.
Interesting. That's mad. So you could choose how you wanted your teeth to look. I wonder if anyone's got it and be like, I want them worse.
I want that
mangled.
I want that gap. I want that tooth gap. That trendy
some
tooth
people
gap.
like the gap.
I know they do. I hated it.
I've luckily, to me, luckily, because I don't like the gap. I've never had the gap, but some people love the gap.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not a fan of the gap. Right?
I don't know, man. Like, you'll see posters and stuff that might have like a person on it with a gap right in their teeth.
Yes.
But like, they're always extremely attractive women.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
It's like somebody who's got
can get away with the gap.
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, come on now.
It's like somebody who's perfect in like every other regard, and it's like, oh, they've got a tooth gap.
Yeah,
it's like,
so tooth gaps are okay. It's a good point, actually.
Exactly.
I mean, our only difference, Isaac, is that we're not women, right? We are obviously still extremely attractive.
Oh yeah, we're both 12 out of 10s. Right?
Oh yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. Potentially even 13 out of 10.
Potentially,
depending on who you
that's
ask.
true.
Yeah. I'm sure all of the Twitch chat and YouTube chat agrees.
Yeah, definitely.
So
that's why we don't use face cams, man. It's because we distract from the gaming.
All they do is use their imagination, right?
I feel like it distract people. They wouldn't be able to focus on the Minecraft.
Yeah. They wouldn't be looking at the screen, Isaac. They'd be looking at the little box in the corner of just this, angelic being.
Yeah, exactly. Man.
Oh man. Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Nick.
I'm back from my travels with 2 dragon hearts. So here we go. I can make these cruxes, I think, should I have the correct amount of awakened draconium, which I don't. However, I believe
there is some
power of friendship, Isaac. Yeah, we can get that. So here we go. Let me get some awakened draconium seeds. And shall I just use one of these or a few of these?
There's essence already in the system, man. I don't know if you need more or.
Oh yes, there is essence in the system actually. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that that should be fine actually. Let's have a look. Let's see how much I can make.
Someone said, get no match on Tinder. We've already talked about Danish. Tinder's rigged.
Yes, it is. We discussed this in length yesterday. It makes total sense. It is rigged.
It is rigged.
It is. All right.
Factually, it is rigged. We have decided.
Yeah, we've decided that it's rigged. Oh,
jeez.
Oh, there was a perfect amount of awakened draconium essence in here for this.
Nice.
Perfect. All right, are we wanting 2 of these cruxes, Isaac, then?
Do we have what it takes to make 2?
Yeah.
Nice. Then
okay, I'll make 2. Here we go. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, no. Maybe not. I think we're missing how much awakened? Oh, we're missing 1 awakened draconium ingot. So I might need to either hijack one of these.
Just make 1 crux, then go set up the awakened draconium seed on one of the hydroponic beds, right?
Oh yes, of course, yes. So here we go. I'll just hijack one of these. Maybe this corner one. Oh no, this is Inferium. Let me do one that's doing draconium essence. Okay.
Here we go.
Right. So. Within this hydroponic bed,
I think this is right.
Is it just on the outside that I plant
you put the
crux
seeds? Oh, okay. Yeah, you just shift right click the awakened draconium on top.
Okay.
It is going to be problematic. So you're going to want to pick one of the edge beds.
Sure. Yeah,
because
that's fine.
all of the other... No, you should do it... do it in like this back corner here. Because unlike the rest of them, obviously you've got to put the crooks underneath, and right now underneath is an item pipe, right? So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to like remove this exporter here, but then, extract from the side of this one so that you can put the crooks underneath.
Okay, let me put the crooks underneath.
Don't forget, you will start to get slowness if you stay down there too long, man. You got to get out. Yeah,
quick job.
Quick job. And then drop down there, just shift right click the awakened draconium seed onto the top of that.
There we go. And there it goes. Okay.
Yeah, look at that. It's doing its thing. So then we just need to get some other item pipes. Make sure those are set to extract round into there. Do we have the old Rancherino? We do. We can do this. Drop in that. And yeah, it should be good to go. And then from there,
excellent.
If you just do something like this.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. There
it runs out of power so fast. Let me quickly check the... how are we doing on Awakened Draconium Essence? We got 6.
So it looks like we're getting 1 per second, Isaac.
It's just under that. I think it's like when I crunch the numbers, like it looks like 1 per second, but I think I actually timed it. It's like 7 per 10 seconds.
Right. Okay.
Just a little slower.
I see. So let's call that.
There's 0.35
a minute.
0.7 per second, I guess. Right.
So 35 per minute.
Yes.
Oh no, 42 per minute.
Like I said, it's like 60,000 a day, 65,000 a day.
65,000 a day.
24 hours.
So where does that take us in terms of big balls?
It should be fine. We need, hold on. The reason why it's not showing up in the system right now is because we don't have a draw for it. And therefore it's getting stuck in the thing. So let me go and allocate a draw to this Awakened Draconium. In fact, I'm going to allocate 2 draws to it. Awakened, and then now it's coming in. Nice. We need like 100,000. I think we need 90,000 for it to work. So like, 2 days.
Okay.
A day and a half.
That's fine.
That's based on 1 bed.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. I put obviously for the regular Draconium, I put these regular Draconium seeds down this morning, and we're at 200,000, right?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay,
so like
that's
the more
very good.
cruxes you can make, the fewer days it's going to take, right?
It's going to take, yeah. Okay, so interesting.
I'm building the fusion reactor, by the way, in the phallic shaped dome.
Oh, lovely. Okay,
People
so it's going to be nice
it.
and close to our big balls.
Exactly,
okay,
exactly.
I see.
If there's one thing I've learned, Nick, it's that you don't want to have too much distance between the balls and the final product.
That's fair enough, actually, Isaac. Yeah, that's
causes problems.
Exactly.
Here we go. Okay. But yeah, no, Invisalign. It was fine.
Invisalign is fine. Customer testimonial from Isaac.
In hindsight, I probably would have. It's tricky. I was gonna say I would recommend just regular braces if they're significantly cheaper, right?
Sure.
But it really depends on like what you do, right? Like if you don't want to be seen wearing braces and you're out and about more, then sure. If you don't care, like, but also like I don't know. Obviously, I had to go to a private dentist for the Invisalign.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas if I had just gone to a regular dentist who's spending all of his time on like 600 patients, I mean, you might get, even if it's cheaper, you might end up with like less one-on-one time and less focus. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it cost me more, but I was, the experience was better. I think maybe.
I see.
Anyway, I need a controller.
Very interesting, Isaac. Here we go. Here we go.
So yeah, the mechanism, the way you start the reactor, Nick. So we have to feed it 2 fuels, by the way. We have to feed it. I think it's called tritium.
I'm coming in.
I'm not in there, but you can stay there if you like. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay
you have to feed it tritium, and you have to feed it another one. We're making DT fuel.
Oh, are we? DTF?
DT fuel. Yeah, that's exactly what we're making. Yeah.
All right, mechanism.
We need deuterium, which we get by electrolytically separating heavy water.
Right.
And we need tritium, which we get by solar neutron activating lithium, which we're getting from our big old towers downstairs, right? So now, what we need to do to activate the reactor, I'm currently working on making the controller, by the way, to actually finalize. Sure. Actually, here we go, man. I can show you. We can finalize.
Yeah, I want to see. I mean,
it's not going to work just yet, but here we go. You can save a lot, by the way, so you can build this out of reactor casing, out of like fully out of reactor frame. But you'll see I've used reactor glass for the walls.
Yes.
Which is allowed, and the reactor glass is so much cheaper, right?
Oh, brilliant. Okay,
it's just
useful then.
enriched iron and lead. It requires no polonium, so
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
Substantially better. So the reactor controller has to go top center, and you'll get the particle effects. Look at that.
Nice.
It's done. So yeah, you can look in here. You can see at the top, it's got like normally it just says formed and there's a slot. You'll see this. You'll see the reason for the slot soon.
Okay.
But then on the left it says heat, it says fuel, and it says stats. So all of this doesn't matter just yet. We have to do a few things. So could you make for me, Nick, a hologram?
A hologram.
Yeah, open up JEI.
Yeah.
H sorry, zero. Yeah, I thought I said zero.
Yeah,
HOHLRAUM.
Oh, a hologram. All right.
I need one of those.
Okay.
Also, when you're done with that, I need a chemical infuser as well.
Sure. Okay. Chemical infuser. Is this for the heavy water, Isaac?
No, that's separate.
Right.
Never fear.
Okay. All right.
So
okay.
Other
if you say
stuff.
so, Isaac.
Here I've got 4 lasers and a laser amplifier. You'll see them.
What on earth are we doing? What are we making?
It's quite the setup, man.
Okay. All right then.
It's
All
a
right,
little
big
wild.
boy.
Yeah, it's something. But like Nick, the payoff.
Is it going to be excellent?
We're going to be able to get so much Invisalign.
Ooh, this guy went, ooh, he went, ooh. Must be exciting. I can't wait now, Isaac. That little squeal of excitement. Oh, man. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. I'm looking forward to this, Isaac. And the no waste is just the mwah.
Yeah.
Mwah, bellissimo.
Chef's kiss. Ooh.
Yeah. God, yeah. You ever
You ever kissed a chef?
I mean, if you can
I
count,
haven't.
if it depends how low we lower our standards for chef, right?
Have you ever kissed somebody who's made food?
Food, yeah.
I guess in that case, yeah.
I've kissed a couple of chefs.
It's just you're a serial chef kisser.
A serial chef kisser, yeah. What I was gonna say, right, is have you ever been so proud of a culinary achievement from yourself, Isaac, that you've gone mwah, or blown a kiss at your food or something like that, right?
I haven't, but I probably have metaphorically, right?
Yeah.
I've not physically done the mwah, but I have probably talked up my own food to the point where people who are trying it are like, yeah, Isaac, it's fine, it's good, but shut up about it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, I'm yeah. I can relate. It's actually every microwave meal I microwave. My microwave katsu curry has just come out of the out of the microwave. I'm like, mwah, bellissimo. It's incredible, man. Okay, here we go. All right, Isaac, I've got a hologram. Is it just the one of these that we need?
We just need the one, yeah. If you could also give me a chemical infuser.
Yes. I believe I have the goods to... Yep, all right. I've got that as well. Let me come over and join yourself.
No, we need to stay over here, man. There's no power over there.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying, I can't access my crafting device.
A secondary problem.
I have to put a WAP in there at some point, unless we're just going to never spend any time in there. Although I'm assuming we're going to have to transport fuel and stuff there, right?
We are, but we'll see about it. We'll figure it out in a second.
All right.
So over here, man, if you come back to the phallus, I guess, you'll see that over here I have the 4 lasers pointing at the laser amplifier, and then the laser amplifier points at the laser focus matrix on the reactor. Right. So basically, you can give this thing fuel, but giving it fuel will do nothing, right? You have to give it fuel, and then you have to kickstart it with the laser. And the way it works, Nick, you have to back up 2 billion redstone flux inside this laser amplifier and then shoot a laser worth of 2 billion RF into the fusion reactor.
Flip it out.
At which point it will begin its work.
Right. It's like, God, it's like the sun, Isaac. It's like trying to put one of those things on the sun. What's it called? There's this sci-fi way to harness the power of the sun, but that isn't solar power. It's going right up to the sun, right? And then putting a mirror over half of it, and then concentrating it or doing some other garbage, Isaac. Basically, it's like the Death Star, Isaac. That's a better way of putting it. This is like the Death Star, and we're shooting the power of the Death Star into the reactor to start it Isaac,
if you open up the laser amplifier in the middle, you'll see that we're at like 17 million out of 2G GFE.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it takes a while, but we can, of course, use like our time in a bottle to accelerate the lasers, right? I think.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Now that's going to start pulling 500,000 RF per tick.
Nice.
Let me go and turn the reactor on downstairs.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. I'm a little worried though, because like I'm worried. I'm going to leave the reactor unsupervised.
Oh.
No, I'm not. Hold on. I am going to leave it unsupervised, but I'm going to do it after I turn the safety.
I'll tell you what, Isaac, it's bloody climbing. That 256X, like really. Okay, no, it's not climbing anymore. But
is it stopped?
It's because the 256X on the laser ran out. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it on like all of them, right? So
yeah. I can assist with this as well, actually, if needed. Can you do all of these this time round?
I think I can do them all. Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
I've got like 16 hours.
Nice.
I've still got 9 hours left on that thing.
That is going.
Yeah.
That is going
there you
up.
go.
This is what we want.
Each one of these flux points is pulling like 500,000 RF per tick. We don't have enough. Look at this. We didn't need to do any of these. We only needed to do one because the other 3, there's not enough power. You see that? Only one of them's online.
Yeah, no, I see them. Yeah, there's 0.
And this one's pulling 500,000 RF per tick.
Bloody hell.
That's fine though. It's okay. Right. We can leave that for now. We can come back to that because there is other work that needs to be done. So right now, I'm just keeping an eye out on the reactor. I think we're okay. Maybe.
Okay. All right.
I think things are.
I hope so. I certainly hope so. Okay. I'm just having a look at this. Okay. Are we all right, Isaac?
Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you could hear me.
Oh, sorry. No. Are we? What's?
Oh no, yeah, we're good. I was moving on. So we need to make fuel, right? We can leave that for now because we don't need it just yet. We're not ready to start the reactor.
Sure.
We need to fill that holoroom with DT fuel and then put it into the reactor. And then at the same time, we also have to be able to supply the reactor with a constant source of tritium and deuterium, right?
Sure.
So the deuterium we get from heavy water. Heavy water you get by using an electric pump over regular water, but there's an add-on, like an augment that you can add to it.
Right.
Let's have a look. See. Upgrade. There is the filter upgrade. Yeah, a filter that separates heavy water from regular water. So you put a filter upgrade into an electric pump, and then you put that electric pump over an unlimited water source, and then you begin to pump out heavy water. You can then pump that heavy water into an electrolytic separator, and that will produce deuterium and oxygen.
Okay, right. Just gonna put it out there. I personally believe that all water is heavy, Isaac. Water is heavy.
You should talk to the mechanism dev, man.
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
But what if you could get even heavier water?
Yeah, that's what it should be called. It should be called heavier water, right? Because it is implying that water is light. And I'm just telling you, man, water ain't light.
It's pretty heavy, man. I do agree. You start to pick something up and it's pretty heavy, right?
Yeah. Silly devs.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the opposite of like light water, right? Which is my favorite low-calorie drink.
Yeah. That's 0 calorie light water.
Exactly. Yeah. Low-cal diet water.
I love it.
As opposed to heavy water. Heavy water is sweetened
like
water.
Coke, isn't it? Yeah, you drink too much of that, man.
Oh no, it's not because Coke's Coke flavored. Heavy water it tastes like water, but it's sweet.
Oh,
it's just an enhanced version of that water flavor that we know and love.
Sometimes water flavor is pretty good, man. Got some chilled water at the moment. I'm gonna drink some. #ad for water.
This guy he's got it freaking chilled. He got like a bloody bucket of ice next to him. Like what the?
Got my Brita jug in the fridge, Isaac.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I live in an apartment and half the pipes are internal, right? The water that comes out of the taps is never really cold. Which is really annoying. So I have a jug with a filter jug that I pour my water in and keep in the fridge and stuff. So yeah, we always have that nice condensation at the outside of my water glasses, man. I love cold water. I'm an advocate for cold water, Isaac. Cold water's delicious. Some people like drinking warm water.
No, yeah, they're crazy.
It's bloody nuts, man.
Yes.
It's bloody nuts.
I kind of think that for most beverages that are not made to be hot, I think are better cold.
Yeah. Like, what else? Like, I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? People do make a lot of hot beverages cold as well, so that's even more of like a testament to it. Like, people ice coffee, people ice tea. So, like, this is like, why would you do the opposite to water, right?
Yeah, I am with you though. Like, room temperature water is not where it's at.
Disgusting, man.
Even like, no matter how it is, filtered, non-filtered, whatever.
Yeah,
it's just
a bit ugh. It's just a bit ugh.
No, I'm with you, man.
I'm glad we agree with that one. We agree with that one.
I've got you back, bud.
Yeah, thanks, man. Always got my back.
Always.
Yeah. I better go put this second Awakened Draconium crux down then, I guess. So what changes did we make to these? Because you piped on the side and stuff like that. Oh, I see. It's just because here we go. So let me do that.
What are you doing?
I'm just attaching a crux to a second.
You gotta be careful though, man. I don't know if we can. Oh no, this is.
Is that all right?
No, it's not fine. Because we need to be able to extract from this hydroponic bed, and I don't know how many of these exporters we can get rid of before we're not providing enough water. You know what I mean?
Right. I see. Could we get rid of one more exporter here?
I think we should go the other way and get rid of a flux point.
Okay, right.
Like this one?
Sure. Let me grab that crux then. Here we go.
Yeah, I think we might need more of those, but it's fine. Yeah, no. But like, I'm also Nick. I would never. Have you ever? I know the answer to this question, but I want to ask it anyway.
Yeah.
When you I'm assuming have you ever asked for water?
I have indeed asked for water, Isaac.
That wasn't my question. I knew the answer to that one as well. But the real question is, have you ever, when requesting water, specified the temperature at which you would like your water to be delivered to you?
Ooh. So, what I have done is, like, if I'm like at someone's house, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, yo, give me some cold water.
Yeah.
Although the people that I visit the most also live in an apartment and they also have the filter jug, right? So the water they give me is usually cold too, which is excellent.
Pre-filtered, yeah.
But if I'm in like a pub, when I ask for water, I'll always kind of say, can I have a pint of water with ice?
Okay.
Yes.
So I wasn't thinking of like, that's fair. Okay. I wasn't really thinking about like in a purchasing scenario, but to be fair, I've never asked for ice in my tap water. I'll just take it however it comes. But I could see asking for ice. But like I was just thinking like around if you were at a friend's house and you were just like, I would like room temperature water, please. Like you're not that person.
No, not usually, actually, Isaac. Yeah, no. I mean, here's the thing, right? We're British, or I'm British, and you're British too. So if I'm...
what was that about? The word British. Well, no, I'm British and you're British. Like, you don't want to group us together?
So if someone gives me, like, lukewarm water, Isaac, I'm going to just drink through. I'm drinking through the pain. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be sipping that. There's going to be tears rolling down my face. I'm going to be gagging a little bit.
Right.
Isaac, but you best believe that I'm going to be drinking that stuff right up.
Right.
Right. You get
Is
me?
that bad?
Pardon?
It's that bad?
Sometimes, man. Yeah, sometimes I get freaking warm ass water, man. And I'm not here for it. But I have to be. I can't turn away the water. They give me some water and I'm like, excuse me, mate. I want that. I want that to be at least maximum 4 degrees. I want that at most to be 4 degrees.
Right.
I ain't that kind of person, man. I'm just gonna drink through the pain. I'm gonna suffer through it.
No, that's fair as well. Like that's what I'd expect of a good British boy.
Of a good British bro.
Yeah,
right?
a GBB, which we both are, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad. So here we go. I need a pipe wrench. Oh yeah, so that this starts extracting. There we go.
Here we go. Can I do this and this? All right. Heavy water is being produced.
Hey.
And now I'm just going to make the electrolytic separator. I assume we can like void the oxygen. I don't think it's strictly going to be necessary. To keep it around.
This needs a pipe upgrade, doesn't it? Here we go. Advanced pipe upgrade. Okay. There we go.
What's he doing again?
I'm just reconfiguring these Awakened Draconium thingy-majiggies. So this is in filter mode whitelist. I'm assuming So
you don't have to whitelist anything. Nothing needs to change.
So there's advanced pipe upgrades, right? Is that just for speed?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's fine.
You just whack it in and you just leave it. Yeah, right. That's all good.
Cool.
Yeah, nothing else needs to change.
All right.
All should be.
I'm
all
out
should be
of here.
Good. Have you connected this up correctly? Oh no, I see the problem. Right, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sweet.
There we go.
I see.
Fixed.
There we go. All right, cool. So we should be getting 6. It was 30. It was 42 per minute. So we should be getting 84 awakened draconium essence.
We have a raw uraninite problem by the looks of it.
A raw uraninite problem.
Yeah. Again, it's Nick. I don't want to. You mentioned before about your performance review, man. I don't want to bring it up.
Have I not been performing,
so
Isaac,
soon, but,
in the main room?
It's your. The void upgrades are your domain, man.
Oh god, there's bloody void upgrades. Bloody hell.
There isn't one on the draw for raw uraninite. Yeah. So I mean, I've got to manually add one, and I've got to manually dock you a few points on the review, Nick.
I'm being docked.
Excuse me. I beg your pardon.
I just hate being docked, Isaac. You just bend me over and dock me.
Are we gonna put that one out the YouTube edit? Like,
that one's for the live show only.
That one's for Patreon only. Take down the YouTube Twitch one after effects. That's your motivation to watch these live. People who are currently watching live. All right, cool. So. I'm not going to cut that out of the edit. They're going to see it on
good,
YouTube.
Good.
Okay.
No, I'm glad. All right, here we go. So it's the heavy water then, Isaac?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's the electrolytic separator. Cool. I've got this chemical infuser as well. Should it be needed?
It is going to be needed soon-ish.
Okay. Lovely.
Just got to get this going here. Someone said, Isaac, someone said, what is yours and Nick's opinion on sparkling water? I thought they were going to ask me, Isaac, what is your opinion on Nick's opinion on sparkling water? Which I like as a question as well.
Yeah, okay, so that means I'll give my opinion first. I dislike sparkling water greatly. It's either lemonade or still water, right? If the water is sparkling, I want it to be sweet, and or I just want it to be still water, okay? That's my opinion on sparkling water. What's your opinion on my opinion of sparkling water, Isaac?
I am very positive on your opinion of sparkling water.
Excellent. There you go.
I believe it to be accurate. Yes.
Let me name drop this person. Danny044. Hope you're happy with that. In the Twitch, I hope you're happy with that response.
I'm thinking, Nick, we might have made a mistake.
Oh, right. What have we done?
We need to get the deuterium to the reactor. And it's a gas.
Okay. Right. Shall we move?
I think all we have to move is the electrolytic separator.
Okay.
Because heavy water is a water, which you can move like an ender tank or something.
True, actually. Or using the ME system, but ender tank is also, like whatever. In fact, I think we've got ender tanks.
We do, I believe, yes.
We've got loads. Yeah,
and then the other one, over here, we have, so the lithium comes out, like if you go back up to the surface, and then you go as far down as you can on the second elevator.
Oh, right, okay. Let me come down here.
So over here, we have the lithium, right? We need to run that through a solar neutron activator to turn it into tritium. But the lithium that comes out of the tower here is a liquid. We turn it into a gas with the rotary condensator. Right. So we could just move this portion of the setup as well, right? And have that all the gas production stuff can take place
in one area that's close to the reactor.
At the final destination.
Okay, yeah. I see.
Okay, yes.
Oh, so someone's asking if I've tried the turd cereal. I am going to Sainsbury's tonight.
Oh.
Purchase the turd cereal. I went to a little Sainsbury's earlier, actually, just to see if it was there. I wouldn't have high expectations. It wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I'm doing my grocery shop tonight, and I will purchase the cereal, and we can probably try it in tomorrow's. I'm
gonna say we're live tomorrow, right? Yeah,
exactly. So. Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming. You best believe it, people. It's coming. There we go. Nice.
Okay. Do we have we do have dandelions? I'm gonna give the lithium the yellow color.
Okay.
I'm going to say...
You sure about that?
I think so.
Sure about that choice? Yeah, he's going for yellow. Ooh.
I'm going to say yellow, and then, diamond lock. So
I see.
Me locked.
You
and then
locked.
we can do that, and that's full of lithium.
Lovely.
And then we'll do we could do blue for heavy water, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you'll see here the wither has moved. Like he's not central anymore, but he is being stay-sized.
Did he move when he was not being stay-sided?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. But the fact that we have chunk protections meant that he couldn't do anything.
Oh, thank God for that.
Also in weatherproof glass though, which might have also helped.
That's yeah.
But either way, let's. I digress. Over here, let's do blue dye on top, and then we'll do diamond on the front, like that. And that should hopefully fill up with heavy water. It does. Look how dark blue that heavy water is. And then, so now we can just do the same with the other tanks over at
the destination,
the final destination.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
I see. Let's go.
We need so many more flux points, man. Can we take a minute, Nick? Can we flux? Can we automate flux dust?
Can we automate jars then is the question, right?
Obviously, jars are already automated, right? Like it's got the automated little thingamajig on the top.
Oh yeah. In that case, yeah, because it's literally what we can do is we can have an external storage on this chest. Or like a importer that just takes out the goods and spits out the goods, right? And this just processes the goods. You get me?
Yeah, I do. Lava, our only continual source of lava is over here, right?
Oh, is it? Yeah, God.
Like we're not actively making lava in any other fashion than through this cobblestone generator.
Yeah.
Right?
Do we need lava? Oh, we do. Yeah,
it's a requirement.
Consumed. Yeah, okay, that's annoying. It's not just the heat source.
Yeah.
It's actually required. Yeah, I see that. 1 bucket of lava for every 32 flux dust. I mean, are we using the lava?
No. We're producing vital power with the magma today.
Yes. Can we turn off? Can we decommission this piece of trash, Isaac?
Whoa. Calm down.
Can we decommission this absolute garbage? Look at you, magmator. Oh, I'm a blazing magmator. I make 2 RF per tick. Oh, yeah, I'm so important. I'm such an important piece of infrastructure. Wow. Oh, yeah, I can power 2 light bulbs. Oh.
If anyone's watching this and in the future and you've just finished a job interview for Nick, he's giving you an offer of he'd like you to work for him. Just bear in mind, a couple of years from now, this is how you're going to get treated.
That is how you get fired. Oh, dear.
I guess we do also need the lava for the sluices.
Oh, yes, we do, actually. That is important.
It should be fine, though. What I think we should do, and we're gonna tease the YouTube viewing audience here, Nick, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna finalize the reactor next episode.
Excellent.
Right? But what I'm thinking here is we replace this lava tank with a chunky lava tank.
Yeah.
Right? This guy can hold
look at that bad boy.
a ton of juice. That should mean that these stay online basically all the time. Because right now they're turning off when the lava tank gets full, right? But that's because the tank was so small. I don't think the tank's ever going to get full. Basically, what I'm thinking is we can put an external storage on this, and that way it can continue to provide lava to the sluices because there's a fluid pipe extracting from it. But then at the same time, we can also, use another exporter to export that lava into our jars.
Sure. 2 birds there, Isaac. 2 birds.
2 birds, one
scone. One of
Her Majesty's.
An all butter scone with
a Jubilee official scone.
Because, man, Union Jack printing companies must just be on the time of their lives.
I don't think there are any
profit margins at the
dedicated Union Jack printing companies.
They're loving life at the moment. There's bloody Union Jacks everywhere at the moment.
It's true.
Unbelievable. Oh my goodness me! I can't look out the window without seeing a freaking Union Jack these days, man. Oh my goodness me! I don't think I actually can either because I think someone who lives here has a Mini with a Union Jack on the top of the car park.
Nice.
Oh dear. So yeah.
Okay, we've got 2,000 buckets of lava backed up now. I've done some accelerating, and the system has access to it. So, do we want to?
We do.
Do we want to move this though? Is my question. Because right now it's top side, and I'm more of a ribeye.
You're more bottom sides.
You know,
for the bottom. Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough, Isaac. I don't blame you for that one.
I think we only need one jar for this. Gosh, my inventory is full of absolute garbage. And we need one chest. So let's move this elsewhere.
Sure.
Do we have a crusher on payroll?
I think we do.
On payroll means that they're connected to the refined storage system in some way, shape, or form?
No, we don't.
Oh, no, we do. You're lying to me, Nick. Yeah. Do we? Yeah, we do. It's over here. It's on the mechanism wall. Because we need to be able to automate the production of like crushed titanium. Yeah.
Is that to make so that's what gets chucked in to make flux dust?
It's in there with redstone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
So I'm thinking, let's do that. We can do this like further down somewhere, right? We can just like whack it over here, maybe. Let's have our main jar like this. In here, we're going to say flux dust. Do this recipe. Now, in order for it to do the recipe, it needs a
blade.
Did you pick up the jars?
I did not pick up the jars.
Oh, but like the jars that the lava was in?
No.
Okay.
So this requires a magma block underneath.
I have one,
right?
man. No, you worry.
Okay, sweet.
Never fear. I thought you had your magnet on.
Oh no, I took that off for that reason. I think there was bits being you taking it. We go. I can quickly. There you are. Okay.
Nice. Okay, that's there. Beautiful. So now down here we have the magmator block, which you've taken care of. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do lava here, so we can just get a regular old exporter, of which we have one prepared. Look at that. Whack that down like that. I then think, if I'm not mistaken, do we have a bucket of lava in the system? We do not. That is fine, because using our very handy fluid grid, I'm pretty sure that I can just go in here and just click on the lava and I get a bucket of lava. Look at that, beautiful. So now we tell this to export the fluid that is lava, and it should do that.
Okay.
Then we connect that up with a pipe like that. I can't help but notice that that is not exporting the fluid that is lava. Does it need to be exported to like the bottom or the top?
Maybe the
side,
the north, the east.
You really? Oh gosh, maybe it's just like a regular, maybe it's like a regular ass tank.
Yeah. God, it makes such a satisfying sound when you remove.
It does. Yeah, look at that. Huh.
Oh, okay.
Bizarre. That works. And then
okay.
and then we need a chest, right? Like this.
Yeah.
Ish, not like that. Like this. So I'm thinking what we can do here, Nick, is we can configure this a little bit because we want to export stuff here, but I don't think that we want to turn all of our titanium and redstone into flux dust, right?
No, we don't.
We don't want a never-ending system. So what we can do is we can put down the exporter. In here, we can say only work like without a redstone signal. And then next to that, we can put down this guy, this detector.
Oh my goodness me. Sherlock, is that you? Sherlock Holmes?
So I think in here, what we can do is we can use flux dust as the detection. So in here, we can put the flux dust in. And we can say on the left-hand side, you'll see it says mode. Right now, it's set to emit signal when on amount. We'll say emit signal when above amount. So if we say like 256, what should happen is, gosh, this interface is so buggy. 256, there we go. When the system has more than 256 flux dust,
it will stop.
It will stop sending
stuff,
redstone and titanium to the chest.
Right.
And there's an added safety. I'm just going to do this as well. So that only some redstone and some titanium.
Brilliant. Yeah. Good idea.
It might not be a good idea. We'll find out.
Okay.
We could just make a crafting recipe, chat. But that's slower, right? That means you got to wait for the jars to make the dust every time you want it, right? You don't just have it on
Correct, yes. And usually when we need flux points, Isaac, we need them in a pinch as well.
You don't want to be waiting, man.
We don't want to be waiting for them, yeah. We need them
What year do you think this is?
2017?
No.
Yeah. It's not.
17.
It's neither.
Yeah.
That's so 2017, bro.
Yeah. It's not that.
So
it's not
2017. Okay. Here we go.
Is this not? Are you okay? Is the system okay?
Is the system feeling okay?
I don't think it's feeling okay, man. It says machine does not accept item.
Oh. Oh, no.
Am I on the wrong... Oh, I am on the wrong machine. It's an enrichment chamber, not a crusher. My bad.
Oh!
I thought it was a crusher.
Isaac,
Why would the enrichment chamber turn titanium ingots into titanium dust?
Isaac, you silly Billy!
You silly...
You silly old
I was going to say a different B word, but that's not going to work. Here we go. So let's put a crafting card in the exporter. And then let's tell it to export redstone and titanium.
Here we go.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Yeah, the only trouble here is like if the chest runs out of one of the other, like
it's gonna back up, right?
It's gonna cause problems.
There won't be space for the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's just hope that never happens.
I mean, okay, so isn't this detector meant to stop this from happening anyway?
No, because like all of the titanium could get used. And if all the titanium gets used, then the redstone will fill in both slots, right?
Right. So what I'm saying is, can't we take out all of the cobblestone and the detector will...
I mean, it will. It'll just mean that the same problem happens, right?
Like eventually.
It'll just take longer.
Right.
Because like you take all the cobblestone out, eventually this chest could still fill up with just redstone. Especially considering we have so much redstone and so little, and the fact that the system has to make titanium actively, right?
Yeah. No, I see where you are coming from. Okay.
Oh, and then no, there's another problem. Okay, so there's many problems here actually. Oh, maybe there's not a problem actually. Maybe there is.
We good?
Or isn't. My concern was on the possibility, or like the flux just has to go somewhere.
Oh, it's meant to go in this very chest, isn't it?
Well, I don't think it has to. I think we could put a draw down and hook that up.
Okay.
I think it can
with
go
just
there.
flux dust in it.
I think so.
Could that be the solution to this chest problem? We have a drawer for redstone and a drawer for titanium with storage downgrades in them.
Probably, man.
Yeah, and that's then we're good.
Well, look at this. It's already broken. You know, it's already breaking.
Yeah. Okay. So I reckon redstone drawer, titanium drawer, storage downgrades,
titanium
sorted.
Yeah, maybe. Here we go. Well, we don't even have to do that, right? We can maybe just do this. Right, one drawer that does both.
Yeah.
Lock and load. And so now it's just waiting on redstone. Do we have redstone? We got no redstone, man. What the hell?
Where's the redstone going?
What
the hell?
We don't have any. Where the heck are we getting redstone from? It's from sluicing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, do we not get redstone from sluicing? No, we must.
Right. Okay, right. Hold on, Isaac. Emergency
redstone seed.
Emergency redstone seed.
How did we lose our redstone? How did this happen?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, so sluicing dust should give us redstone chunks. Wait, is redstone being processed? Hold on.
It's all been turned into something, Isaac.
No, it shouldn't be.
No.
I just don't know why we're not getting it. The system's backed up again. Could you stick a void upgrade in the Draconium Essence drawer?
Draconium Essence drawer, yes.
Actually, hold on, no, don't do that. I'm going to just request the system make like 1,000 blocks of Draconium.
Sure.
And that will solve that problem.
Yeah.
There we go. Dust. Are we sluicing dust? We are sluicing dust. We're just not sluicing dust very fast. I guess that's one of the only ones that doesn't have a blazing sluice. It's actually the only one that doesn't have the empowered sluice.
Right.
It's on a netherite, but even still. Oh, it's also on an iron mesh for some reason. What in the world? Wait. What?
Is you okay?
We've not been making redstone.
So is it just been coming from mob drops or like something like that?
I have no idea. But like
we have been using a lot of redstone.
But like, why does this? Why does the dust sluice have an iron mesh in it?
What's all there?
Gosh dang it. Anyway, redstone production is back online. Until then, where's the redstone seed? Do we have it?
Here we go. I've put it in the botany pot in the room upstairs. Yeah. There you go.
Beautiful.
Sorted. I put it in the storage drawer as well at the bottom.
Oh, you gave it a slot?
Yeah.
In the upstairs, yeah?
Yeah.
In the upstairs.
Where am I? Where on earth am I going? Where have I? lost my GPS signal to the room we were in. So many floors. Here we go. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. This should be good. So now we can like take this out, put that in. That's gonna fill that up. Beautiful. I didn't put a storage downgrade in, although I do like your idea of putting a storage downgrade in.
Yeah, it's kind of the equivalent of that chest with all the cobblestone in, apart from those 2 slots, right? Just a stack each, sorted.
Yeah. This isn't working.
Right.
The detector, like it's just we've got 300 and oh no, I know it's not working though, but it's because we don't have an external storage on the freaking on this yet.
There you go.
The system doesn't know that we have 300. Now it's on. Look at that. Now it's turned it off.
Oh, look at that little whap turning on from the detector. Lovely.
So now, if I go and make more redstone, the redstone shouldn't get exported.
I'll keep an eye.
It doesn't.
No,
nice.
We're good. Yeah, we're good. Excellent.
Right. Beautiful. Okay, and then the final step of the process, Nick, is just to teach the system how to make the flux points.
Yeah.
And it's just that easy.
Excellent.
In code,
there we go.
The system knows how to make those already. That's beautiful. And then we'll also teach it this thing here in code. I think the system knows how to make Eyes of Ender. So it should just be a case of going flux points. Give me like 10 of them, start, and it's ready to go. Beautiful. Okay, nice. Let's start. Do it. Look at that. We got 10. Right up. It's so fast as well because I know I crafted it is insane.
It's so
quick.
good.
You'll love to see it. Alas, Nick, we are out of time for this episode now on OceanBlock.